On the meeting of the two seas, water, depth of water, the thought of water came. And hear what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in Surah Kahf, chapter 50, verse 9. وَنَزَّلْنَا مِنَ السَّمَاءِ مَاءً مُبَارَكًا. Allah says, and we have revealed from the heavens, and we send down, nazala, send down. And we send down no interpretation or discussion or what people think it could be. He says, we send down water from the skies, which is a barakat. Allahu Akbar. The Quran is saying this. It is ma'am mubarakan. And water is a barakat. Does that explain why most of the religions in the world use water as a means of blessings? Have you seen that? Have you seen in Hinduism when the Pandit does the prayer, he has a little lota and he has water that he puts a leaf and he sprinkles it on the people? Like, wow. So that's Hinduism, eh? Interesting. Do you know the Christians, when a baby is born, they use water to wash the baby as a blessing of purification? Do you know when the boy gets bigger, they baptize him in the water? Do you know Judaism use water as a sign of purification? When a woman goes through her monthly menstruation in Orthodox Judaism, she has to go and take what is called a holy bath before she can sleep with her husband again. Judaism. Oh, interesting. You go into many of the other religions in the world. Water is a form of blessings. Hinduism, when they do some of their religious rites, they go by the sea, by a river and ocean. The river Ganges, a big form that they consider as purification. He says, why I'm saying this is not just about Islam and the Quran. Most of the religions in the world have that spiritual connection to water. You see, a lot of us take things for granted because you make wudu and you think, yeah, this is just something insignificant. We make wudu as a form of purity, purification, to purify us to pray. In other religions, they dip you, the whole body in the water. Do you know in some traditions and some churches, before you enter the church, the priest will sprinkle water on you. In some Judaism traditions, you got to put your hands in holy water. In some traditions, they dip you in a river before you go in the temple. In Islam, you make wudu. You take a ghusl. Ghusl is not a simple thing, you know. You know, when you begin fiqh, jurisprudence in Islam, and I'm showing you how we Muslims take a lot of things insignificant, and we don't understand the depth of this Islam. Simple as wudu, we don't understand. Far less to understand salah. How wudu takes things away. The Prophet ﷺ, even though he had wudu, which was farz to make to pray salah, he would also make wudu when he had wudu. And that wudu was called mustahab. Because wudu, the touch of water and doing the ablution form that the Prophet ﷺ taught us, puts you into a spiritual gear, purifies us into a form that puts us into a different mode of prayer. All religions do it otherwise. So don't think it's not about Islam. Oh, we got to go make wudu, take our shoes off, because we don't even have the clue. A simple thing like water. Allahu Akbar. So water is interesting. You see why we need to take some water, Brother Azad, at the door and sprinkle it on some people so they don't sleep, they don't get hungry. They don't think of business when they sit here. Other religions do that. They dip you in water before you pray. So